All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
The honors to the other apostles of Great Millstone and citations to the elect. We're the brothers from Great Millstone, Miami. I'm the brother lawyer and with me.
Jeremiah.
And what we'll be going into in this lesson is how there is a wicked seed on earth. That's what we'll be entitling this lesson. Okay, there is a wicked seed on earth. Okay, and the reason why we're going into this lesson, inspired by the Holy Spirit, the Rakakodash of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, it's because you got our people out there, and you got Christians and non-believers, gainsayers, that come up against what we teach. Okay, and they come with rebuttals like God wouldn't create a people that He hated, or we all come from Adam and we all the same and God loves everybody. That's not true. Okay, all right. The Most High has a people that He hates. There's a people the Most High created that He hates. Okay, all right. He created them to be hated and to be destroyed. There is a wicked seed on earth, man. Okay, and there's no getting around it, man. And the Bible talks about this constantly and repeatedly throughout the narrative of the scriptures, that there is a wicked seed, man. All right, and through the Holy Spirit, we have been able to identify the wicked seed that is on the earth as Esau, Edom. Okay, the self-proclaimed white man. Okay, and that's just biblical fact. All right, there ain't no getting around it. The Most High creates vessels unto honor and vessels unto dishonor. Okay, all right, He creates vessels of righteousness and He creates vessels of wickedness, and that's just what it is. All right, so with all of that being said, we're just gonna hop right into it, and Lord willing, this video is edifying.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 16. There is no end of all the people, even all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in Him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Right. So the Lord said that there is no end of all people, man. Okay, and we use the scripture to bring out the fact that the Edomites are still around. All right, because you got the consistent rebuttal of Christians, how the Edomites were done away with or they were exterminated or whatever. That's not the truth, man. The scriptures say there is no end of all the people, man. Okay, so the Edomites are still on earth today, man, and they are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay, that wicked seed, that wicked people. All right, you got it, bro.
It's the book of
Job.
Yeah, Job. In Job chapter 9, verse 24, it reads, "The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is He?" Yeah, the earth is given to the. You got it.
No, you got it, bro.
The earth is given. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. The Most High gave the earth to the wicked, who is Esau, Edom, so-called white man. All right, He covered the faces of the judges. And you see in the movies how He portrays the Israelites to be a so-called white people. All right, He says that the Messiah is a so-called white man.
The Most High, the angels.
Right.
Okay, all the important people in history, all the biblical figures, all of them are supposed to be these Edomites, man.
Right.
Okay, all right, but that's not the case, man. Okay, but the fact that the brother mentioned all the whitewashing, so-called whitewashing, because you're not white, you're red. Okay, Esau, Edom is red. Okay, all right, because your blood show forth through your skin. All right, all that iconoclasm and defacing of the true images of the people of the Lord proves that what you're the wicked, who the earth has been given into the hands to, man.
Right.
Okay, the Lord gave the earth into the hands of people, all right, that were going to cover the faces of the judges thereof, and He caused them wicked for that, man. Okay, and so who's going around the world, as they would say, whitewashing the images, man? Okay, whitewashing history. Okay, all right. Retelling history, all right, to match their narrative, to put them in the seat, of morality or being special or God's chosen people, man. All right, to put them high up and everybody else. Well, who's doing that, man? It's Esau, man, the so-called white man. He's the wicked, man, that the Lord gave the earth into the hands of, man. Okay?
That's right.
God. This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 2. It says, "I have loved you, saith the Lord." Okay, which the Lord, I'll start at verse 1. Malachi chapter 1, verse 1, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. So this is an oracle that the Most High is speaking to Israel by the prophet Malachi. "I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?" So Israel says that for the majority, they say that the Lord don't love him. Okay, but the Lord says, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? So the Lord's telling Israel, all right, I do love you, because remember I created Jacob and Esau, and I chose Jacob over Esau, saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, man. So the Lord hated Esau, okay? All right, and it says, verse 4, whereas Edom saith, all right, now Esau's name was changed to Edom, okay? All right, which Edom means red. All right, and it says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Okay, all right, so in verse 4, it says, of Edom, we, they, all right? So it's identifying Edom as a people, all right, and the Lord calls them the border of wickedness. Okay, the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So everywhere Esau Edom goes, he spreads nothing and embodies nothing but wickedness, and they are a people of wickedness, man. Right. Okay, all right. So they are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, the descendants of the twin brother of Jacob, who was Esau Edom, the older brother. All right, him and his people are the wicked, man. Okay, and earth has been given into their hands, man. And who's ruling the globe right now? Esau Edom, man, and he's the wicked, man. Right. Okay,
you see the wickedness. Just look around. You know, it's all types of wickedness, bro. You know,
he does everything against the scriptures.
Yep,
everything, man. Okay, breaks the scriptures, swears on the Bible, then breaks everything. Claims he's a Christian, then does wickedness that the scriptures tell you not to do. Okay, right. All right, paints himself as the Most High, as the Son of the Most High, as the angels, as the Lord's people. Okay. Spreading homosexuality, adultery, witchcraft everywhere you freaking go, bloodshed, stealing, robbing, raping, murdering, okay, the whole fucking planet Earth, man, okay, and then walks off into the sunset thinking that he's not supposed to pay, man, okay, bullshit, man. The Lord has a judgment for the nation of Edom, man, okay, and that judgment is the destruction of Babylon, okay, destruction of NATO and the EU. All right, the Lord is against the Gog and Magog as well, and Amalek over there in the land of Israel. Right. Okay, and y'all gonna go into slavery for 1,000 years, and then after that, you're gonna be burnt up and eradicated as a people, man. That's the narrative of the Bible, man. The Lord can do what He wants. He created a vessels unto honor and vessels unto dishonor. He got a people He created to destroy, so that He could show the power of His wrath and His indignation, man, and exalt and accentuate His mercy towards His people that He loves, which are the Israelites. That's right. Okay, that's how the Lord gets it down. So, eat it.
That's right.
You got it.
Psalms 21 verse 8. Thy hand shall find out all thine enemies. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee.
Right, so the Lord got enemies, okay, and the Lord got people that hate him. All right? You got them. You got it, bro.
Verse 9. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven.
Make them. So it's a group.
Right.
All right? Make them as a fiery oven.
In the time of thine anger, Yahweh shall swallow them up in His wrath, and the fire shall devour them.
Right, so the Lord's going to destroy them by fire. Okay, keep going.
Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men.
Right, now fruit represents what? Children. Yep. Okay, and it could also represent your works. All right, but it also goes further to say their seed.
Seed.
So the wicked have a seed. There's a seed of the wicked, okay? There's a seed, man. All right? There's a seed of the enemies of the Lord, man. All right?
Right. Verse 11, for they intended evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Right, that's their new world order. That's chipping everybody.
Right.
Okay, trying to make themselves to be like the Most High. All right, they space force to try to fight against the Lord and His chariots. Yeah. All right, try to eradicate, all fucking life down to a certain percentage and shit. Okay, right. Try to rule the earth, come out the bunkers, and establish their new world order and shit. They ain't finna do none of that shit.
They planning to go to Mars.
But yeah, the moon colony bullshit. Okay,
it's coming to naught.
Right.
Instead
you can go to verse 12.
Verse 12. Verse 12. Therefore shalt thou make them turn back. When thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them.
God.
Yep.
That's right, man. I gotta bring out this song, man. This is Psalm. What's that? Psalm 58. Psalm 58 and Psalm 58 and 1. It says, "Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart you work wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth." Okay, so this is talking to the wicked.
Right.
It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." Okay, so the wicked, clearly based off what's written in verse 2, they can weigh the violence of their hands in the earth. So they're so powerful, they could just go around the world and just spread violence and injustice. Okay, unabated. All right, which people fit this narrative, man? Esau, Edom, man. And it says they are estranged from the womb. They speak lies as soon as they be born, man. Okay, so he's a lying motherfucker. He goes everywhere. He lies. He brings violence and death. All right. He claims to speak righteously, but he doesn't. Okay. He claims to be upright, but he's not. Okay. And it says they're that way from the womb. So there's a wicked seed, man. They're born wicked, man. And that's just a fact of the matter, man. When it comes to dealing with the Bible, you have to acknowledge and you have to identify who the wicked are, man. Okay? All right? The scriptures say we're supposed to discern between those that fear the Most High and those that fear them not, man. Okay? The scriptures talk about how Satan transformed himself into an angel of light, man. Okay? All right? The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. You are of your father, the devil. All these things are written there, man. So, and there's characteristics in the Bible so that we could read and be like, okay, we know, all right, this is the guy. That's the guy. All right? Because Paul said in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 how the wicked would be revealed, man. The man of perdition, man. Who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called the Most High. And that would precede the return of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so once he comes in power, you already know what time it is. The Lord about to come back and destroy this devil and establish his kingdom, man. Okay, and we're in those times, man. Okay, the wicked is being revealed. Esau, Edom is being revealed. Okay, to be the wicked. All right, he's being exposed. He's being called out. All right, and the Lord's getting ready to make his return and judge this demon, man, for all the wickedness that he's done and establish his kingdom upon the earth, man.
Right.
Okay.
But the Most High wants us to discern,
right,
who's wicked or not, so you can know.
God.
Identify the person.
Right, and it says the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Right.
Now we go into Malachi. It tells you that Esau is the wicked. Esau, Edom. And when you go to Genesis, it tells you 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, right? And it tells you what? Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tent,
right?
All right, which means, which you go into that, goes into how he was morally upright, okay, and sincere, all right? He was righteous, okay? Right. But the reason why I bring that up is because the Lord said it shall be 2 nations of people separated from thy bowels, man. So Jacob and Esau are polar opposites. Yep. So if Jacob was a plain man, he was an upright man, a righteous man, okay? If he was a sincere man, all right, a righteous man, and Esau's the polar opposite, that means that Esau's the wicked.
Right.
it's just that's just plain, like it's you know.
Yep. It's you got more?
No, that's it on that.
This Psalm 17 verse 13. It says, "Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword."
Right, the wicked, which are thy sword. Who was blessed with the sword? Esau, Edom.
That's right.
Okay, that was his blessing.
Right.
Okay, and in the Revelation tells you that there was those that the rider of the red horse, and he had a great sword to take peace from the earth. Okay, so that's you, man. That's Esau, Edom, man. Okay, and it says, "Deliver my soul from the wicked," man. Okay. So the wicked is Esau, Edom.
That's right. That's right.
You gotta get more on that. There's more on that.
Okay, verse 14. Yep, you're right. It says, "From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, whose belly thou fillest with thy treasure, they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes."
Right, so the Lord gave the earth into their hands. Yep. Their portion is in this life, the men of this world.
Right.
Okay. All right, they have great riches and substance that they leave to their babes.
Right.
All right, and they multiply and increase in children. So this is a race of people.
That's right.
This is a race of people, man.
Yeah.
They leave it to their babes, man. All right, that's Esau Edom, man, a wicked seed, man. Okay,
That's right.
what you got, bro?
Job 18, verse 5. Yet the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Mm-hmm.
The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him.
Right. It says the light of the wicked, which that goes into his wisdom, his influence, his prosperity, his wealth. That's going to be put out. Okay? All right?
That's right. Jump down to verse 15. It says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his.
Right. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, for it is none of his. Read that again.
It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his.
God. It says it shall dwell in his tabernacle, for it is none of his. Talking about those terrors that the Lord is bringing upon him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right? And it says his tabernacle is none of his. So where he stay, it don't belong to him.
Nah. Nope.
So this man takes shit that don't belong to him and calls that his house.
That's a wicked seed.
That's a wicked seed, bro. Who does that, man? That's Esau, man. He the one that took back America,
Yep.
the Americas. He took Europe. He took all these different places on earth, man, and claimed that as his, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Calling that lands after their own name that don't freaking belong to them, man. Okay? The Lord finna judge him for that.
That's right.
These are the characteristics of the wicked. That's why we're going through these precepts, man. Because not only is there's a wicked seed on earth, but there's characteristics in the Bible to help you identify who this wicked seed are. They have certain ways about them.
Right.
Okay? And when you go precept upon precept, line upon line, you can paint the image, man. And it's clear that that's this nigga Esau.
That's right.
Okay? He's being revealed. Okay?
It says, brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off.
Right, that his family tree.
Right.
His
That's right.
family tree. So he has the wicked have a family tree.
That's right.
And the Lord's going to destroy them.
That's right. Verse 17, his remembrance shall perish from the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and he shall have no name in the street.
Mm-hmm.
He shall be driven from light into darkness.
So he shall be driven from light into darkness, and he shall have no remembrance, no name in the street. So right now he has a name. Right now he has remembrance in the streets. Right now he's considered in the light. The sun is shining upon his kingdom.
Right.
Okay, so this man is prosperous.
Mhm.
All right, he's renowned. Okay, all right, these people are renowned worldwide. All right, they have a remembrance, they have a name, a reputation.
That's right.
Okay, of being prosperous, of being wise, of being wealthy. Okay, of being well off.
Mhm.
But it's gonna be a reversal of that. So, okay, when the Lord takes this man down.
That's right.
See, Bible's straightforward, man.
Straightforward. It says, and chased out of the world.
Mm-hmm.
He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings.
Right, so the Lord gonna eventually eradicate the Edomites, man. Okay? Alright, He's gonna totally exterminate them. They're gonna be kicked out of paradise, man, like the brothers from Dallas say, man. The Mossad's gonna evict this nigga from paradise, man.
Right.
Okay? And he's gonna be chased out of the world, and he's not gonna have son nor nephew. So the wickedness is so great with this demon that the Lord gonna wipe out his entire posterity, like his whole, like family tree, his whole pedigree is gonna be destroyed. Okay?
Wow.
That's how wicked they are. You gotta get rid of the heads of the nation. You gotta get rid of their sons, their nephews, their children. Wipe them all out, man. And did not the Lord to say, I'm gonna have war with Amalek from generation to generation, man?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say in Isaiah 14th chapter, it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, man.
That's right.
Okay? So that you do not rise and possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. Okay? So it's talking about a wicked seed, and they so wicked that the Most High has to get rid of all of them, man.
Right.
Okay? Because it's built into their character, man. The scriptures say, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Who can make straight that which the Lord made crooked? Okay? All right? How could those do good who are accustomed to doing evil?
Mm-hmm.
It's in their blood, man. Okay? It's in their blood. This wickedness Esau been doing for thousands of years, man. It's just been passing down, passing down. Not only are the wicked,
Right.
but they've been cultivated in being wicked.
Yep.
You know, they just been. It's in their history. They boast about it.
Yep.
You know, they have holidays celebrating. You know, their presidents and their inventors and their thinkers who did nothing but wickedness.
Yep.
To indigenous peoples, to the people that they conquered, and still do wickedness to this day. Going back thousands of years, you just keep on hearing about, you know, the 13 colonies,
Right,
and you
right,
hear about
right.
how America rose and
Right.
you know took the land and it become the greatest military and
Mhm.
great. But before that, it was the British Empire, and before that, it was the Spanish and the French, and you constantly hear about the success
Right.
of your nation.
They're prideful.
Prideful. That's
Right.
exactly what it is. They're prideful,
Prideful.
man. Okay,
Yep.
very prideful. Okay, of all the wickedness that they did to get there
Right.
in the first place, but then they want to put that behind themselves like ain't nothing happened. It wasn't a big deal. Okay,
Right.
these people are wicked, man. So they gotta be put out, man.
Hey, Alexander the Great, they boasted him,
Right.
and well, evil was multiplied.
Yep.
You know. To finish it off, it says, verse 20. They that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before were affrighted.
Mm-hmm. So,
Mhm.
so people were afraid of him,
Right.
but now they're gonna be astonished at how quickly and how hard he goes down. You know.
Jake is afraid of Esau.
Right.
When Esau come around, Jake like to,
Yeah, act funny.
trim their ways.
Right.
You know, verse 21. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not God.
Right. There you go.
They don't know the Most High.
Right. Got to get this too, man. This is Psalm 50:16. But unto the wicked God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, and that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? When thou sawest a thief, thou consentedest with him, and hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Okay? So Esau tries to paint himself as being righteous. He takes hold of the Bible, and we Christians and God-loving people, man.
Right.
All right, but they cast the words of the Lord behind them, man. They consent to murder, lying, slandering the Lord's people, his own mother's son, man. Okay, because Jacob and Esau came out of Rebekah's womb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right, but the Lord calls him wicked.
That's right.
You know?
So Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Talking about the wicked. His horn is up in the air, man. You know, he's speaking with a stiff neck. He's proud. It says, but the just shall live by his faith. Talking about the righteous. Verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man. He need to keep it at home. He has by his philosophies. You know, a lot of people are drunk off that Babylonian juice, man. Due to his witchcraft and sorcery. You know, his wine. You know, he's a proud man. You need to keep it at home. That's why the scripture is saying Malachi, the border of wickedness. Everywhere he go, he brings wickedness. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth to him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. This man, he loves blood, man. You know?
He likes taking shit that don't belong to him, man.
Right.
Always heaping up something, always going around the world. He needs to keep it at home. Who is that talking about, man? Who is that talking about? The guy who goes around the world taking shit and covering shit for himself. That's
Right.
not his, man. Okay, trying to get everybody on his program underneath his banner, man. Who does that, man? Esau Edom, man. Okay? Alright, his soul is not upright in him, man. He's the wicked, man. He can't do good. He's the border of wickedness.
That's right.
Okay? Alright? There's more on that?
Now that's it.
Come on. This is Job chapter 27, verse 13. It says, this is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors which they shall receive of the Almighty. The heritage of oppressors, man. So the wicked are oppressors, man.
Right.
Okay? They oppress people, man. You understand what I'm saying? They oppress people, man. This is something that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially you cool and Christian ones, y'all need to get this through y'all fucking thick skull, man. The Most High created a wicked seed on earth, man. Okay, and you of all people,
Right.
why wouldn't you would want to identify the wicked as this damn demon that's been putting foot in y'all ass for the past 700 fucking years?
They're scared of him.
Okay.
Frightened.
It says, verse 14, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. So he has children,
Right.
okay? He has offspring, and they're just as wicked as him.
That's right.
All right? And the Lord said he gonna kill them. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep. So he has women. He has women and children. They are a mighty large nation. Okay? And it says, when the Lord shall take him out, his widow shall not weep. Okay? And you see that with Edomite women.
Yeah, you see him.
You see it.
Yeah.
Esau catching hell and Edomite women looking elsewhere. Okay? But fuck you bitches too, because we don't like y'all either. Alright? Verse 16, it says, though he heap up silver as the dust, okay, and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. Okay? So he has all these riches, but other people don't take it from him. You know, the just, the innocent, which are the Israelites, beginning with the elect.
Right.
You know?
It's Psalm 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish
Ooh, that's nice.
when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
God.
For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doeth the Most High know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches.
That's Esau Edom, man. He prospers.
Yep.
He increases in riches. All right, so he just keep getting riches while everybody else getting poorer. Okay, and they're ungodly. All right, they don't think about the Most High. All right, they living it up. Okay, all right. The scriptures say that they are foolish, man.
Right.
All right, pride compasses them as a chain and as a garment. So they have more than heart could wish. They have more than a man could desire. They could do it.
Right.
Okay, these Edomites get to travel around. They get to go abroad and take over the earth and do this and that, man. Okay,
Hey, if I may say, Edomites have their own island.
right.
You know.
They got entire countries fucking named after them.
Right.
All these corporations underneath their fucking thumb. Riches passed down from generation to generation, man. But the Lord set them in slippery places, and He gonna take them out. Okay, because the earth is not meant to be in their hands forever.
Right.
Okay.
That dude Jeffrey Epstein had a whole island, bro.
Right.
You know.
They think they better than everybody else. Man, death to you, demons, man.
It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They don't care about us. They don't care about the poor. You know.
I got Job 21. Okay. Job 21 and 7. It says, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in